Hi everybody, this is Kelton Swade from Franklin, Tennessee with my buddy Bobby B. Say hi, Bobby.
Hi guys.
Bobby's playing one of my 53 Kelton Swade tellies, and so I'm going to shut up and let's hear Bobby swing.
These are... You make the best guitars. He's behind the camera. and I got to tell you all too, he was just tearing his guitars up. We were sitting here playing. I wish that was on film. These are the, from the bottom of my heart, these are just the best guitars I've ever played in my life.
Now you've
I love this thing.
Now you've got some experience behind you because you were a friend and you picked the guitar with Danny Gatton, didn't you?
He was a big inspiration for me. He was a huge inspiration to a lot of us, and we a few of us, me, Bobby B, me, a fellow named Stuart Smith, who plays with the Eagles, John Bollinger, who lives here in Nashville, who just music directed for the CMAs, and Brad Davis, who plays these guitars. His amazing guitar, and Arlen Roth, who's an amazing guitar player. We all did a tribute to Danny because he was just our favorite. Arlen was real close to Danny. They were good buddies. And when I called Arlen, I said, "Would you mind playing on this tribute?" And he did it in a heartbeat. And he was just, I wish Danny were around to try one of these.
What do you think he would think of these guitars?
I tell you, I know that he loved the Fender stuff, but wow. Well, the guy loved anything to do with, old cars, old guitars, and this just is the proper term. Replications. It's beautiful, though. I mean, you're nailing every detail. It's just a beautiful guitar. I'm blessed to be sitting here picking.
That is so generous of you. I appreciate that.
The pleasure is mine.
How's the feel of the neck? I get a lot of questions about the neck, and
actually, I'm glad you asked that. The one thing I tell you, when you go to a different city and you play, and if you don't bring your stuff, or with airports nowadays, you have to be in fear of bringing guitars. When I saw this, actually Brad played one last night. He said, "You got to play this," and I thought, the first thing you hope is, I hope it plays nice, so I don't have to say, "Oh, it plays okay." Man, when I grabbed this guitar, the action is what's amazing. The action is so low. I know some people like it real high, not me. I like being able, I don't want to fight a guitar, and that's, and old tellies, you fight. Some of them you just got to fight. They go out of tune. As soon as you get past the 8th fret, they're out of tune. These things, this guitar just is in, it's in tune all the way around, and the action is just beautiful all the way. How do you do that anyway? How do you get this set up so well?
It's my Colonel Sanders recipe.
I keep it under lock and key, I tell you. But,
so the neck feels,
found the secret.
The neck feels good?
The neck is beautiful. The neck is beautiful. Yeah.
Some necks, it feels like your hand's sticking to them.
Yes, exactly. You know what? Wow, that's interesting you said that. I have an old Les Paul, and that thing, literally, it sits on a stand in my music room in the basement because it sticks. And it doesn't have to, your hands don't have to be sweating or anything. It just sticks, it grabs. This is like, it's just smooth as silk. It's just for any shredder. I'm not like Mr. Fast Guy. This thing.
Yeah, right. That's not fast.
It just it allows you. Is even all the way across, and well, especially with chords, sometimes you feel like you're fighting it, or you'll get those old tunes, the neck will be just like a baseball bat. This thing is just, it's even, it's very even. I don't feel like I have to fight anywhere on the neck. It's just very, the neck's a perfect, nice little C. It's a perfect shape. I tell you, I can't. I know I'm getting redundant, but the action is just perfect. I wish all my guitars were like this. I really, really do. That Les Paul's still sitting on the stand because
now,
that stick and the action is horrible. Have
you played a lot of vintage tellies before?
Not a ton of them. I have one, under a dozen. And
how would this rank with those?
Oh, I'd prefer to play this anytime over those. And I'm sure you're going to find a purist that would say, you know what, I can't see how you could say that. And I'm sure they would say that until they played it, and they'd come right around. It just plays beautiful. It really does. Well, you know what? This might be the replication of, or replica, however you say it, of the real 52 telly, 53 telly, whatever. But actually, you made it better. I mean, that's the first thing that I noticed.
Thank you.
Look at the distressed look. It looks like you've been playing then at Tootsie's for about the past 50 years with this thing, and it's beautiful. It's just beautiful, but it plays just perfect. It really does. I would pick this any day over.
Well, thank you so much.
And plus, I'd save about $40,000.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's beautiful.
Man, thank you so much.
I'm thankful that I got to do this. Thank you.
Well, that's very, very generous of you, and I appreciate that. So why don't you play us on out, since you've given me the Tweety Bird syndrome. My head is so big now.
Pleasure's all mine.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Bobby B. and Kelton Swade from Franklin, Tennessee. Y'all be good now. Thanks, Bobby.
Thank you. Thank you.